Hey guys, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a little bit of talking about loofahs today. I had a massive loofah harvest. They did so good on my arch trellis this year, and some of them dried out and did great, and some of them were not quite dried out before our first hard freeze, and I needed to bring them all inside. And so I'm going to show you today a little bit of what's going on. This is kind of an experiment slash kind of telling you what I've learned so far. And so yeah. So here is our massive pile of loofahs that we have shelled, seeds, and let me show you what we've got so far loofah wise. Actually a great one. Can I see that? So this one was completely dried out on the vine. Oop, the seeds are falling everywhere. And as you can see, it's got pretty much no blemishes. It's the good white creamy color, and this is how dried out it was. It was completely dried out, and that's what you really want. That's going to be the easiest way for you to get a good looking loofah. So we had several of these, and we've peeled them both completely dried out and some of the way dried out, some green. And it seems to me, I will, maybe give an update after a while on these. It seems that these need to dry like completely out. And so if they have good ventilation and air, they shouldn't mold, and they should dry out completely, and that'll make it easier on us. Ones that aren't completely dried out, that we have like completely shelled, they're just not pretty. They're very mushy. This will go into the compost pile. It's not feasible really to keep, and it's just got a lot of spots, blemishes, and just texture-wise, it's not correct. In the sink, I have some that we shelled that didn't have too many bad blemishes, but still had some, and I went ahead and soaked them in a water and Dawn dish soap mixture. I know a lot of people talk about bleaching the loofahs to get, the spots off and the color to the correct, creamy white. I just can't see doing that. Like, the whole point of growing your own loofahs is to keep it, the point, of growing them is to keep everything as natural as possible, and I just don't see how bleaching would do that. So even if the blemishes don't go away after a good soak, and then putting them out into the sunlight to do some sun bleaching, then it is what it is, and I will just, use it for myself. Obviously wouldn't give it away or do anything else with it, but at least I will know, even if, it has a spot or two, that it wasn't bleached, and I'm not putting a bleached product on my skin. Here's another good one we got. Like I said, it's got a little spot right there. This one is completely dry, so I'm not going to soak it. I will just cut around that spot and obviously cut off the end. It's got a little bit of damage, but otherwise this is another great dried pretty one that we got. Ones that I soaked in the sink, I'm now setting outside and going to try and let them air dry and see if any of the blemishes on these ones lighten up, and if they don't, that's okay. These ones are really good. It's just, I don't want to bleach them. I don't know. That just doesn't seem natural and good to me. So that's where we're at, guys, with the loofahs. We got some really good ones, and then we're just kind of experimenting with the others, seeing if they will dry out on their own after picked from the vine, and then if we can shell those, and those hopefully have no spots. And then, washing and letting the sun try and bleach some of those other ones that did have a little bit more spotting. And I guess I'll do like a follow-up kind of video, I guess in probably a month or so. I don't know how long it'll take for those other loofahs to dry up, but I'll let you know if that did work or that didn't work. And then probably give like a loofah total, like which ones we had that made it and were able to, be a decent product for us. And because we had over 20 probably. And so far we have like 2, 3 really good ones. And then we're sun bleaching those other ones and rinsing those off. And then some are going to compost. It's all just kind of a hit and miss, really. So yeah, I will check back in a couple weeks and just do like a loofah update for you guys. And if you want to see if laying them in the laundry room on the rack works, if we get any more from it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you'll see it in a couple weeks. Thanks for hanging out with me today and talking about loofahs, and I will catch you guys next time.